remember to look up here. I'm down there, but I need to look up here. I can see already people coming in. I'm going to try and do it on my phone. So please say hello if you're here. And also let me know. Hello, Nikki. She can only join for a while. Waiting for curry to arrive. Nice. I went out for lunch today with Kate Ripper Seam, so I'm good at the moment. Hello, Angela from Yorkshire. So lovely to see you both here. Thank you. If you are here, I can see there's quite a few people here already. Do say hello in the chat because I can see it here, and then I'm not having to squeeze down at my laptop. I am in a different location to usual. I am where I store my patterns and the majority of my fabric. I've got a couple of makes behind me. Hi, Avril, lovely to see you. I've got a couple of makes to show you behind me, and I've got a big stash of fabric on the table, and I've got it over here, a tray full of hopes and dreams of patterns I'm thinking of making. So I'm really hoping that you can help me decide. So I'm going to keep my phone next to it. Oh, we've got some here. Yeah, all good. Thank you. So thank you, everybody who's here. Wow, we've already got nearly 40 people here. That is brilliant. So there's lots more people coming in. Yes, people say it's much better. Yay, somebody else is here. Loads of amazing members are here. And people said the crackle is gone. Can I just take a minute while I'm looking at my amazing members? Can I thank you so much, because members, by being a member, you make things like this happen, because right now the technology I'm using means that the picture is so much better. And I don't know if everyone's noticed that, but I've been able to get you way better quality pictures and things like that. So members, massive thank you, because you're really helping me to make my channel the best it can be, and I'm really glad to hear that the sound is really good. So let me give you a sneak peek. So I showed you the strawberry double gauze, and I was trying to decide what to do with the white and the pink version. Rita, I know you was worried about putting them together. Hopefully you're not so worried now. So I've got the white on this side and the pink on this side, and then I went for the full skirt with the white on the bottom. There's been a lot of discussions about buttons. Mary has offered me about 20 different button options. I've decided I'm going to go for wooden buttons, so it's more of an everyday dress. But I felt it needed a white belt, so I'm going to go for a white double gauze belt around the middle, so that it brings in the bottom white tier up to the waist as well. So I'm just having a look. People saying, love the fabric. Thank you. This white version is still available at Sew Me Sunshine. That's where I found it, to do the waist belt. Thank you, everybody. Oh, wooden strawberry buttons. Now I'm going on an internet search for those. Mary, strawberry shaped buttons, we need to find those. Yeah, people can see and hear me. That's great. So I think what I'm going to do, it is the same pattern as I'm wearing here. If you want to make a dress like this, this is the free Marilla Walker pattern. It is linked in my dress video. She's made it available for free. So what I'm going to do is put a waist tie here in the white, and then I'm thinking of putting maybe a white pocket on, not 100% on that yet, because double gauze gets a bit stretchy, so it might just be a decorative pocket. What's everyone saying? Oh, yeah, Rita's saying, oh, yes, Jan's got the pattern. Oh, Rita thinks they're at Minerva. Right, I'm off after this to have a look at the strawberry buttons. So I thought you'd all like to see that it's nearly done, and I will share pictures once it's finished. I've also shared recently that since I made this dress, I did make a decision on the rickrack, which is there, but I did it at the bottom. So like this dress, where I've got it poking out here, I've done it poking out the bottom of there, and I just unpicked a little bit at the sides and put these tie belts in as well. So this one is the seam work benning, but you can see they're quite similar patterns, but this doesn't have a placket down the front. So shall we start with, I've got this fabric, what pattern shall I make? Or I've got a pattern, what fabric shall I use? Tell me, which would you like? Thank you for saying that the rickrack is lovely. Thank you. The tie belt just means you can just have it loose at the back when you just want a little bit of shape. Oh, someone says pattern. Right, okay, here we go. So I've got a big pile of patterns here. My dream of what I want to make. If I stand back a minute, this is where I store my patterns. So I've got patterns here, I've got big 4 patterns here, and then up here is a whole shelf full of patterns as well. And then down here there's another big 4 pattern as well. So I store all my patterns in this room. Yeah, and one says pattern first, right. Shall we go with this one? Okay, here we go, everybody. So I have gone with what you've asked for, which is pattern first. So this is the Lafayette pattern by Sewing in the City. If you haven't seen her, she has a YouTube channel, but she also makes patterns as well. And this is one of her more recent ones. So it's a blouse. It's got a little button fixture at the back, but it's this sleeve feature. So all the way down the top of the sleeve is this gathered aspect. I've had a bit of break from making blouses. I think I'm ready to go again. Let me see if I can show you a layout inside. I've never made one of her patterns. Yes, it is very me, isn't it, Rita? So there's not a layout inside, but that's, there we go. So if I hold it up there. So I just thought it's like you could wear it every day with like a nice pair of sort of casual trousers, or you could sort of dress it up. So I thought, where we've got this, oh, someone says they don't mind putting in zips now. I still haven't braved it much. So, Susan, I'm glad you love the pattern, but we need to think of what fabric. I don't think she even has fabric recommendations in here. She just says light to medium weight woven such as poplin, lawn, viscose chalet, linen, and chambray. Wow. Most of what is on here, what you can see here, much of that is viscose. So tell me, top, middle, or bottom, where shall I pull a fabric from? Yes, you're right, Rita. If it's busy, we won't see the design of the sleeves. I think you're right. So further down the shelf is some plain. Shall I show you some plain choices? Oh, someone says top. Okay, let's have a look at the top. Oh, I have got this or this. So there's a bit of a green theme. We're a bit like Julie at the moment. Of Julie Sews Her Own Clothes. A lot of green going on. Oh, Rita, Avril's gone for bottom. Let's have a look. Okay, what's this? I've got this. What's this? Just seeing what else there is. Oh, okay. Right, here we go. Some choices. These are all in my summer palette. Yes, I'm like you. I love green too. So I've gone from top and bottom. So I've got here an aqua viscose. I would say that is like a proper, like just plain viscose. So there's aqua. Or I have this yellow cotton poplin. So it's much stiffer. It's still got nice drape. Let me open it out. I'm going to make such a mess today, aren't I, everybody? Says that. Somebody said the deep green. Get ready, I'm going to show it to you. People are saying deep green already. So this I bought in JB Fabrics in Slough. It feels silky, but it feels mix of poly silky. Can you see the pattern on there? Yes, look. Oh yes, look, there's the pattern there. So that's got a lot of drape to it. I think I might need a Microtex needle if I sew with that. I think if I don't, oh, someone's always saying yellow. Pattern body and colour, and colour blocks the gathered section of sleeves. Or now, if we're going to do that, I've got something that would go with the aqua, but let's look at the last one. This is I think this is a viscose linen. It's got like a texture. Let me get it close enough you can see. Can you see that? Yeah, the texture. I actually think this is more of a trouser weight. I think I'll definitely be too hot in the summer in that. So I'm going to get rid of that one. Yes, Rita is asking a very valid question. I don't know how this would hold the gathering. I think it might almost like flump down a bit. But I'm looking at everyone's suggestions. Somebody said plain here, pattern on the body. What about... There's two possibilities. This one, and then I did plain on the sleeves. So this is a cotton lawn weight, and I got this from Barry's. So what about if I did that for the body and then plain down the gathered bit on the sleeve? Would that, oh, with the yellow? The all blue. Mary thinks the pattern's too big. Okay, Mary, so she's worried about the size of the pattern. I was going to make a top out of this anyway. What about if I did, oh, a lot of people saying pattern too big. Look, with that down the sleeve. I have this one. I think this is a viscous linen, so I think this is more trouser weight. It's very nice. I think I have to come back to that one. Hang on a minute. I've got an idea. The Barry's one, Vanessa, is really lovely, isn't it? And I think before we finish today, you all have to help me decide, if it's not this, what do I do with this? So this is, we're coming back to this. That's going on the chair over there. Now, no one has seen this apart from people at the Southern Social last weekend. Look at this. What about this? And I've got a pink viscous that could go down the sleeve here. Not there, that's the wrong pink, isn't it? Rita's like, that's a winner. I think maybe red, the red down the top, the plain. I've got a red one somewhere as well. Don't know where the red one is, but what's everyone thinking with that as the main body and the bottom part of the sleeve, and then either the correct pink or red as a plain for this down here? If you've just joined, we are choosing fabric for this pattern, because I can see there's more people here. So down the sleeve here, if I did a plain red or a plain pink, what's everybody think with this one? Because this is perfect summer top weight. Or red. Tina says red or pink. Yeah. Okay, I think we found a winner. Trust me, I have got a red viscous, because I picked it up when I went to Barry's when they had it. It's like £3.75 a metre. Now I can't find it, but trust me, I have got one this colour. So do that down the sleeve. Mary, have you got it? Tiger fabric with red sleeves. Right, I have to write this down, everybody, because I'm going to forget. And you're going to be like, Sam, but you said you would. So I've got my trusty notepad. So we're going Tiger, Lafayette, plus red sleeve. Plan number one. Right, shall we go fabric or pattern for the second one? Shall we just choose what pattern to make with the fabric, or do again another pattern? Tell me. Thank you, everybody. I would never have thought of that. That was an amazing suggestion, whoever suggested that. I can't remember. Let me have a look. Let me see who you were. And Rita, thank you for saying, would it hold the sleeve? Elaine, amazing suggestion, Elaine. Thank you for that suggestion. So, oh, right. Okay. Someone says it's fabric time. Mary's having a look in the warehouse. For those of you who are not sure what's going on, Mary sometimes takes my fabric deliveries. Right, okay, if we're going to go fabric, let's have a look what I've got. Well, why don't we do this one then? Because this is a summer fabric. I got this in Barry's as well. Hello, somebody from the east coast of the USA. Right, okay, we've got this fabric, or do we do this fabric? Which fabric? So this is a double gauze and this is a viscous linen. Which one shall we do? Okay, thank you, Rita. Rita's telling me the strawberry buttons can be found, so I will be off to get some of those. So shall we do this one? So blue one or double gauze? Which one shall we do? Oh, a lot of people saying blue. Give people a minute to have a think. We've got to do the blue one, every said. Okay, I do feel I can't leave this blue one because I don't feel like it's a winter fabric or even an autumn. It feels like the ocean, doesn't it? Right, blue it is, everybody. Okay, so I've got 3 meters of this. It's a good width fabric as well. So it's the proper nice full width. So we've got that. I'll get it up close so you can have a good look. So it has like a I think it's like a viscous linen or a viscous twill, one of the two. It's got a bit of, it's called mechanical stretch, isn't it? Where it just stretches naturally, there's no stretch added. So someone says a long dress with splits up at Jan. That's a bit fancy. A long dress, jumpsuit. Now you say jumpsuit, there's a jumpsuit in the pattern pile. Shall I get that out? But is the blue you? It's nice. Mary suggesting it's dull. I don't think this is dull at all, mate. Imagine this with a gorgeous yellow necklace over the top and a raffia bag, like a woven handbag. That is going to the Mediterranean. Right. Emma says jumpsuit. Here we go. Let's go to the pattern stash. There is one in here. I'm getting through it. And the one I've got, oh, Joe says, Mary, it's not dull. I've got the new Helen's Closet one. So this is the Lazo. So I think that could work quite well. Has anyone made this? Mary, you're on one tonight. Is it the heat, Mary? If anyone thinks, is Mary being a bit rude? No, she's not. She's allowed to get away with it. I wonder about that. So if I read you this, if you've not seen, so this is a Helen's Closet pattern. Relaxed and stylish, head to toe look for everyday wear. Sleeveless with a V-neck and button front closure. Excellent for warm weather, works well layered in the cooler months. The neck and arm openings are finished with bias binding. Perfect. Nice deep pockets, drawstring waist. Now, I don't know how I feel about a drawstring waist. I don't know how anyone else feels about a drawstring waist. Suits the waist drawstring in to add shape or relax the ties. Says you can make a cropped pantsuit or playful romper. Not for me. I might make it like a cropped trouser. Fabric recommendations: light to medium weight, viscose challis, poplin, linen. Then it's perfect. The fabric is perfect. Oh, Pamela says it's nice. She's made it. How about a Seguero set for the blue? Now, Joe, I do know what you mean, but I don't know about that tie. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I mean, I don't know if anyone's made it. I know people have extended the length of it. I was originally thinking coord, but I would really like to make this pattern. I have to say, do you know, I have never made a Helen's Closet pattern, which I'm really surprised at. Drawstring waist is a godsend, says Vanessa. Rita says, too many Segueros out there. I would really like to try Helen's Closet. I've also bought the Falconer pants, and I hear such good things about her patterns. Yeah, people are saying that let me just stand back. Imagine me in this, yellow beads on, woven like raffia handbag. What are we thinking? Yeah, people are saying yes. I think it would be a good one because I'd really like to try this. And this wasn't hugely expensive. So obviously I've got it reduced in Barry's. So I am not overly invested. Ooh, the Falconer pants. Yes, Rita. Oh, Emma says it's a quick make. Oh, okay. And I think it would be good for me to have a good go at a drawstring before I pass judgment on a drawstring, wouldn't it? Okay, I think we're sold. Let me write it down. So we're going Laszlo and the blue. So everybody have a think. I can smell the sun already. Yes, me too. I have to say, the weather we're having right now, 1 minute you need shorts, the next minute you need a cardi, then you need shoes on because it's raining. So actually a jumpsuit is quite a good piece in that because you can just throw a denim jacket over. What's this? Definitely recommended drawstring. It's really good. You can have it loose or tied. Thank you, Pamela. Right, so Lazo, blue, viscous, linen. The floor is getting messy, everybody. Right. So are we going to go fabric or pattern? So we could do the double gauze next, or I can pick another pattern out of there. What shoes? Now, it's a good question. I have got some lovely Irregular choice. Do you want to see them? Who wants to see the shoes that I would wear with that jumpsuit? Okay. I'm still here. If anyone thinks that I've gone, I haven't, but I'm going to get you the shoes. I have to go out the room. I'm back. How about these shoes with that jumpsuit? These were, I got these second hand. They're a regular choice, if anybody knows the brand. They've got a nice low heel. So it's like a raffia. They've got these lovely flowers on the front. A little bit of leopard print. Let me hold them up with the fabric. What about, look with the shoes. Yeah, that they are the perfect shoes, aren't they? Because they're not too high. You can walk around in them. And they've got nice rubber soles. They're not slippy as well. Thank you very much, Suzanne. Loving the shoes. Yes, I might crop it. I might cut the trousers on the jumpsuit the full length and then pin it up to see if I want a crop or a full length. Because when it's a bit warmer, it is nice to have a bit of coolness around your ankles, isn't it? Thank you, Avril. Yes, I love these shoes. Regular choice shoes are very expensive. So when I'm feeling like a new pair, I look on eBay, Vinted, places like that to find secondhand pairs. I'm gonna give them a good sanitize, good dose of sunshine. But when I got these, I'm pretty sure the person had never worn them. Yeah, if I have it cropped, then yeah, it would show the shoes off, wouldn't it? Right. Fabric or pattern? Somebody did say, what did we say? Let's have a look. Someone said something. Someone said fabric. Someone said double gauze. Mary's going pattern. Mary's just contrary, I think. So we could do a random fabric you haven't seen yet that's over here. We could do the double gauze. Oh, people are going pattern now. You want pattern? Okay, everyone's saying pattern. Right, let's get the Lafayette out of the way. Let me have a look then what we could go for next. We haven't done a dress yet, have we? Should we do? I'm loving how bossy you are because it's helping me to know what to do because I've got a lot here. That's why I needed all your help. Shall we go? Let's go dress. Just having a rummage. Okay, right. So we've got some dresses. I have got, and I know, I'm trying to remember the lady's name, and I'm sorry, I can't. Really wants me to do the Trini dress by Style Arc. Should we talk about the Trini dress? Or we could talk about the paper cut Luli dress. Oh, Nikki, was it you? Was it you that wants me to make the Trini, Nikki? So I can see Nikki commenting there. I feel like it was Nikki. Yes, I thought it was Nikki. Nikki's made a lovely one. Persuaded me to buy it. I bought the Trini and I bought the extension as well. I don't know if I've got both bits in here. Yes, I've got both bits in here. And there's a lovely lady called Fiona at the Southern Social who's made it as well. So the original Trini dress looks like this for everybody. There we go. Yes, Jo, she has, hasn't she? Nikki's made a lovely one. So that's the original. And then Style Arc then came out with 2 new bodices and, of course, gotta love some sleeve options. So they came out with these extra options. So I waited till oh yeah, Nikki says it's a good one to hack. Right, once I've made it once, then it could become a thing. So Style Arc had like an offer on. I think it was like 30% or something. Hello, Angela. Angela's arrived. So what I did was wait till the offer was on and I got the full pack. So I've made a few star arc patterns now. Their instructions are a little scant, but there's often videos and things. And so which one and which fabric? So I'm quite enjoying this V-neck version. I know that V is probably a bit low on me, isn't it? And then there's a choice of tiered with a ruffle, or I think that's pleated, is it? Yes. Oh, it's panels. So skirt C is panels. So we've got panels, tiers, plain gather, or with a ruffle. There's a lot of choice here, isn't it? What are we going to do? V, I like a V. V and panels, that would be nice, wouldn't it? Now, Nikki, who's made it, I am worried that V will be way too low on me, though. But it's okay, we can fix that. I think I'm agreeing with people. I agree, Joe. V with panels, Rita saying panels. Right, so if we're going panels, we're going to need what kind of fabric would work with panels, because that means the pattern either needs to be small enough or it needs to be broken up, or we could mix two of the same fabric types together. Let's have a look what it suggests for fabric. Linen, crepe, silk, rayon or cotton. Well, then I would say viscose, because viscose and rayon are very similar. Hang on. Now, I'm not sure this would work. I'm not sure. I did get this when Lady McElroy or Lady McElroy had their sale on. I don't know that would show the panels though, would it? Yep, see the pattern again. Here we go. So going V-neck and panels, which looks like this. Yeah, I definitely need to shorten it. I agree. I would definitely need to shorten the V. Rayon is exactly the same. I think it might be another name for viscose. I'm not sure. Too low. Yeah. So I really want to make this, but I'm not sure this is the right pattern, because if I cut panels of this, if I don't want the panels to notice, it would be fine. It's quite a busy pattern. Let's hold it up full length. It's quite a lot, isn't it? Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, let's look for another option. Hang on then. I don't think I've got enough of this one. Okay, we're just going on to the unit now. Yes, I agree. If we go too busy, so let's have a look what's on the shelf here. Now, if I did this, it would cut the tigers into pieces, but I don't think that would be a problem. Yes, it is. This is lawn. Joe's asking, is this viscose, Lady McElroy? It's lawn. This is the Chinatown, Joe. I've got the Tokyo one over here already, so I've got both now. So yeah, Joe's asking about the Lady McElroy. So yeah, this is the Tokyo Lights, I think this is called, and this is the Chinatown. What? Yeah. Very similar. So yes, I am thinking, Jan, that we could mix fabrics. Thank you, Vanessa. Vanessa's given me a super thanks. Thank you very much. That's very kind. What about this? Because cutting the panels would just break up the tigers and almost make it more interesting. But it would be interesting what would happen to the stripes. My husband says you can't cut tigers into pieces. Okay, animal cruelty. Let's try again then. Let's look what else is on the shelf. Okay, hang on. What about this? This is a teal viscose, like sort of polka dot, but they're irregular dots. Spare the tigers. No, can't. Is this the one? What about this one? So this is a proper viscous. It's like there are regular dots, as big and small. It's not showing up. It's a bit more green in real life. Can I hang on? If I put something white next to it, sometimes that makes it show up better. That's more the colour. Yeah, that colour there. Okay, I think we've found it, haven't we? Because this will be really swooshy for the panels and really cool in the warmer weather. Classy, Jo, classy and elegant. Always dreamed of being both of those. Yes. Oh, we've done it. We found it. See, this is why I need you all, because I wouldn't have kept searching otherwise. And this was lurking in there. And this is perfect, isn't it? Love a polka dot. Right. Yes, it is. You're right, Mary. It's quite an 80s look, isn't it? But I love a bit of the 80s. I found a necklace in a charity shop the other day that was these two colours, and it was like they were like sort of chunky pieces that connected together. That was clearly somebody's necklace that had been around since the 80s. Yeah, this is the one. Right, we better get the notepad out and write it down. Hang on then. Where's the pen gone? There it is. Right, so we're doing the Trini V-neck panels teal polka dot. What colour? They're absolutely pure white. Like they're like the selvage. Someone's asking what colour are the polka dots. Can you see the selvage is pure white? So it's like that. They're absolutely clear white. There we go. Right, that is sold, as they say. On to the next one. Okay, let's just get all that over there. Get that out the way. I am excited for that dress too. The person who's called Peanut and Teddy, I'm sure your name is not Peanut and Teddy, but that's what I have to refer to you as. I am excited for it too. Thank you, Jo. It is lovely. So, fabric or pattern? I've got some of each, and I've still got something to show you that I'm in the middle of, that I'm holding off, and I'll show you in a little bit. Oh, thank you, Nikki. Right, fabric or pattern? Give you a minute to decide. Tell me what you think. I'm looking at my fabric pile. It's going down, the ones that I wanted to use. I don't know about the rest of you, but what I do when I get to like middle of the summer is I look at the fabrics I've got and I think which ones are summer ones that I really want to use so I get to wear them before this summer goes. And if you're in the other part of the world, you might be thinking which one I want to use for the winter. But I don't want them to miss out on their opportunity, because by next summer I might be feeling differently, life might be different. So I've turned out the things that I really want to make sure I make, and that is exactly why I made both of these, because I bought this double gauze in the winter in a sale, and I bought this last summer, and I was like, they need to fulfill their destiny. So that's part of why I do this, is like, what fabrics have I got that will miss out on fulfilling their destiny if I don't get them sewn up? Well, everyone has said fabric. I'm glad you enjoy this, Elaine. I'm enjoying it too, but I know I'll get a massive clear up afterwards. Luckily, I'm in a room that other people don't use very often. So let's see what we've got. So we've got some double gauzes, and we've got this. So here we go. We have got, it's a season audit. You're right, it is. This is a mid-season audit. It's like a TV show. We're taking a break in the middle of the season to audit what we've got. So I've got this. Now, this has an unusual feel. It does not feel like viscose, but it also doesn't feel like cotton. I think it must have a bit of poly in it, but it's quite drapey. And I've got this amazing, like, marshmallow pink double gauze. And, oh, the two of those, oh, yes. Thank you. I'll tell you what my dress is in a minute, English Roses. Actually, these two do look lovely together. They do. I do agree with you, Rita. Checks can often look like PJs, but I'm pretty okay that I can kind of go out in the world feeling like I've got PJs on, but I do know what you mean. And then I've got this double gauze, which I've had since last summer, and I do feel I need to do something with it. It's a summer fabric. This one is a little Johnny, but apart from the Summer Social people, no one else has seen this yet. This is pomegranates on pink stripes. How amazing is that? Yes, I am very much going with those two. I was thinking like with this I would love, like, is it 1920s, 1930s beach pajamas, isn't it? That was a thing, wasn't it? I can't remember where I saw that. I feel like this would be like a lovely coord, like with like you could wear like a little white vest top, that sort of thing. That one. I think we'll come back to that. Yeah, this little Johnny one, it has got pink and lilac, and I have a bit of lilac double gauze here. I've got a little bit left. Yes, the Persephone having the pomegranates. Yes. So let's get this like this and this like this. Hang on. Right, the new Closet Crawl crew. I am a member of the Closet Crawl crew, and I have that. It's quite like the Teal in the Buttons Esty, I think, isn't it? These are nice together, as is this little capsule collection there, I feel. What does everyone think? Yeah, Peanut and Teddy says yes, yes, yes. So I've got a lot of this. So I was wondering about a pair of wide leg trousers in this. And then I've probably got enough to make a top in that. And probably top and shorts in that. Coord with a little sweater. Now, Rita, I have in here the high cuff sweater. The lovely Julie of Julie Sews Her Own Clothes gave this to me as a present to thank me for something. I think you can make this in a range of things. So what about if there's enough of the pink and something else, I could make like a double gauze like sweater. Rita is a genius, she is. I think, what about that as like a trouser, top, short, coord collection? This is a whole video in itself, this, isn't it? Yeah, I think there has to be, through that, a wide leg trouser collection, wide legs. This I bought from Hobbycraft last year. They had like a discount on. How are we all feeling? I don't know if you can do thumbs up on here. If you can, give me a thumbs up if you're feeling the three of these together, coord collection, and seeing if I can try and get a high cuff jumper out of that as well. Oh, there's loads of hearts. I like that. What pattern for the trousers? Good question. Do you want to see what I was making today? Because that might answer the question. Loving all the thumbs up, everybody, as well. I think I can answer the trouser question. So today I decided I needed a pair of yellow striped trousers in my life, because this gorgeous Indian cotton stripe came the other week and it's so soft. I was like, I don't know why I've never thought about it before. These are the perfect swoosh around trousers. So I started out this morning cutting them out, whipping them up. They've got an inset pocket, so similar to the square pants. I did a little patch pocket on the back there. And these are the So Liberated. What's happening? I'm getting a weird image up there on my phone. Getting hot. Are you getting hot? Okay. These are the So Liberated Shantel pants, but they are the wide leg version. I think these would be perfect for the pink. I was going to show you the pattern. Oh, thank you, Pamela. That's so kind. Thank you for a super thanks. That's really lovely. Oh, here it is. Right, so let me show you. I haven't got the instructions in here. So this is the So Liberated Shantel. Now, if you are a person who has viewed me for a long time, I have made like 5 or 6 pairs of the tapered leg chanterelle. Yes, a genie type hat. But I thought I would cut out and try the wide leg because they had a different pocket. The normal chanterelle has like a curved, has this kind of patch pocket on it. And I thought I would try the different view, and actually I tried them on and I love them. So I think if you look at those, I haven't finished the waistband yet, that would be perfect for the pink. So pink double gauze as a wide leg trouser. Then we need some kind of top in this. Now this takes me to, I really want to do a sleeveless pattern. I was looking, I think lovely Angela's on here. I was looking at, oh, thank you, Susan, as well. It's lovely, super thanks. I'm very much enjoying this. Lovely Angela, who's on here, made the Reynolds top from Helen's Closet, and I really liked that. I don't know if anyone else has made it. What's Angela saying? I love the wide leg, made some the other week. Yes, Angela made an amazing coord with the Reynolds top at the top. And I've been looking for, I think Helen's Closet did the Ashton top as well, which is sleeveless, isn't it? So I think something like that in the double gauze. I know I love the Tammy Handmade Naya, but I just don't feel like I should make any more for better. I feel like I want to do something different. People are saying the Ashton top. I have got, I know you might not all believe this, but I do have some big 4 patterns. I found this Butterick one that I've got. So there is that sleeveless one there. So I could do that. What do you think? Everyone's saying Ashton. It is, isn't it? I bought it ages ago because it has this sleeveless. I'll show you the line drawings. Can you see them there? Yeah. So what people are saying, Ashton top is sleeveless but has a sleeve pack extension. I'm starting it, so I can't tell you what sleeves I like. Does it have darts to the bust? This one does have darts. Does anyone know? Hello, Rhonda. Oh, yes, it does. Like the sleeveless. I have the pattern and use it many times. So Susan has used the Ashton top. Is it the Ashton or the Butterick, Susan? Which have you used many times? This one or the Ashton? Ashton has darts. Okay. Well, look, I probably could do a top out of this as well. Susan's on the Butterick. Maybe it's time for a big 4. I haven't done a big 4 for a while. Shall I do a big 4, everyone? The scallop, yes. That is, oh, yes, look. Is it on the back? Yes, everybody, have a look there, look. Scallop in a double gauze though, that's like, might have to go to a spa after that. I'm not sure I want to do a double gauze scallop. Yeah, I think it would look great, but not in a double gauze. No. However, there's nothing wrong with making the pattern twice. So what about, let's do these, do the sleeveless without the scallop for the top, and then we'll find another fabric to do the scallop, because I think it would be good. I think it would be good. Rita says, you can do it. I can do it, Rita. So let me just, so we're going to do coord set. So trousers, top, or shorts, and possibly a jumper. This one, I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to do a whole video on that one. This could be very interesting, but it will include, I think, a big 4 pattern. Thank you, everybody. I would never have thought to do that without you. Right, that's going down over here. And I promise you there will be a scallop in my future. I am excited as well, Peanut and Ted, to see that, because sometimes it's nice to have a little collection that all work together, because they'll all fit in with the rest of my wardrobe. Now, someone asked about this dress. This dress is the exact same pattern as this one, and it is the Marilla Walker Nautilus, which is free. So Marilla Walker used to have paid for patterns. Then she disappeared to do other wonderful creative art things. She does really interesting bits of artwork. And then somebody very kindly named Anna, and I don't know if you're here, lovely Anna, who told me, reached out to me on Instagram and said she's put some of her patterns back on her website. So there's 4 of her patterns on her website. If you go to my last video, which was my summer dress video, in the details, there is the link to her website where there's the 4 patterns. Now, the Nautilus is a top, but if you are a member, one of my lovely members, and there's lots of you here, so lovely, I have a resource in a Google Drive where I saved all her notes that she made about how to make a dress, how to put a pocket on. And members, if you're having trouble navigating the Google Drive, just email me and I'll send you the information. Let me just have a look. There's a lot of chat coming through. Let me have a look. Oh, Peanut and Ted downloaded it yesterday. Joe's downloaded all of them after the video. Yeah, that's true. They are after dinosaur and fossil names. I'd never thought of that. She's a very interesting lady, Marilla Walker. Oh, Anne downloaded it yesterday as well. Rita says I need to have a drink. I'll have a drink, Rita. Oh, Denise got it as well. So maybe I could do, I've been thinking about what sew along to do for all my lovely members. Maybe we should do a Marilla Walker one. Maybe that's what we do. Angela's downloaded it too. Marilla Walker probably thinks, what on earth is happening? But I do really like, it's just very nicely done. And I like the fact that she shows you how to move the bust dart if you need it as well. She's a very, very nicely designed patterns that she has. Right. Shall I show you something I am in the middle of? Yes, Joe, you're right. It would be good. Perhaps now you've all got the pattern. Maybe if I do the sew along, I'm sure I can make another one. I'll tell you what, Joe, it would be lovely in this, wouldn't it? Oh, bye, Nikki. Oh, yes, Nikki, I think, is off to have her curry, I think she said. Joe, maybe I should do a sew along for this one, Nautilus. I think that's what I'll do because I really want to wear this fabric. I'll do that. I've been umming and ahhing about what to do. Let's do that. Right, let me show you what I'm in the middle of. Now, I don't know how the rest of you feel about shearing, shirring, whatever we call it. I just hadn't really done it very much. Well, I've done a lot now. I had this lovely striped fabric and I thought, how nice would it be to have like a sheared top and then just a skirt? And I thought if I use the stripes, I don't have to worry about getting it straight. Just reading what everybody's saying. I'm too scared to try what shearing. Oh, it's worth having a go, Peanut and Ted. I think the key thing is to work out what settings your machine likes. So I've got a Janome and it has auto tension. So I have to take it off the auto tension and put it between 7 and 8. I have to have my stitch length at 3.5 and I don't hand wind my shearing elastic. I hand feed it onto the thing as it zooms it round the bobbin. So that's that's how mine likes it. So shearing, I decided I would shear every one of the cream stripes. And then on the back, I would shear every 2. And I thought I would make a top and then add a skirt. This is another lovely cotton. So I now have to decide, do I put an elastic channel along the top and straps? And I've got enough to make a skirt. So this is going to be an experiment. That's what I would say. And I will tell you how it's gone. So that's how it looks at the moment. I did think, do I like this ruffle along the top? But when I put it on, it wasn't for me. I did wonder about it. So I think what I'm going to do is make an elastic channel along the top just to keep it secure. So it's sort of like that. There we go. So it'd be like that. So that would be the top. And then just add a skirt. I would add a strap because it would bag on your shoulder. I agree with you, Peanut and Ted. I thought just a strap as well, because then I don't have to have that fuff of only being able to wear it with a strapless bra. So I think I'll just do a strap and then just a gathered skirt. I'll let you know how it goes. It was a vision in my head, and I might hate it when I make it because I'm not following a pattern. I'm making it up, but we shall see. So let's go. What else is everybody saying? Add a strap because it was. I had added a strap to the top. Yeah, straps can sometimes just make everything feel a bit more secure as well, can't they? And I have a strapless bra, but I don't want to have to wear one of those every time I wear something either. So, right, okay. Pattern, I think. I know you all have been to do it. Oh, a ruched strap. It's a good thought, Rita. I just have to think how that looks with the shearing, whether it's just all too much going on. I like a ruched strap, but would it be too... Might have a little play with one of those, but a strap on top of the shearing could fall off the shoulder. That's why I'm thinking, Jan, of doing an elastic channel just to make it secure, and then making sure my strap is in so it sits, because my bra strap sits in here because I've got a narrow shoulder. I have to make sure my strap is in. Yeah, it might be. I'm just a bit worried it might be too much. I do like the idea of a ruched strap though. Right, let's talk about a dress that I have seen, and I'd be really interested in if anyone has ever made this. So this is a Pauline Alice dress, and it's called, I have no idea really how to say that. Sedavi. I'm sorry, I've probably absolutely butchered how to say that. Has anyone else made it? Has anyone else made any Pauline Alice patterns? I just really like the idea of this version here. This top is so interesting. I love it. Yes, it is very 40s, isn't it? It feels like sort of, yes, it really does. So let me read what it says for you all. It's almost like sailor type thing on the top, isn't it? No blurb on there. No blurb at all inside. And no recommended fabrics. This is a scant set of instructions. Can I tell you all? It does look a bit Edwardian, Joe. I love Mary Poppins, and Joe, I know you love Mary Poppins too, because I know you love Disney. Yeah, it does feel sort of vintage vibe, doesn't it? And I do like a vintage vibe. I think that looks almost like that sort of sailor type look. Has anyone ever made a Pauline Alice? Yeah. Yes, yeah, I know you love a bit of Mary Poppins. Let me look it up a minute, because there's no waffle in it at all. I've made the O'Neill top. It fitted brilliantly. Made it into a dress. Oh, yes, I've got that one as well. Let's have a look. The Sedavi pattern is... So they are knife pleats. Oh, very timely if you're watching the Great British Sewing Bee. They extend into the skirt. Fitted bodice, cinched in at waist with an elastic and an invisible back zip closure. Okay. That's quite nice. Suitable for lightweight wovens, good drapes such as cotton, lawn, linen, rayon, silk and crepe. Somebody said a lovely white one. That could be nice. I'm a bit scared of wearing all white though. Rita's working on the O'Neill right now. O'Neill is a free pattern, yes. If anyone wants to do the O'Neill, I think I've got it here as well. No, I haven't, but it is a free pattern and I've got it. So yeah, that's definitely free. This one's not, this one's a paid. She had like an offer on, I can't remember, I think it was, might have been June, so April blouse. So I definitely want to do this one with these, so they're knife pleats. So that means they're like stitched at the top, doesn't it? What kind of fabric? Thank you, Angela. Enjoying the orange stripe. Do we want plain? I know that whoever said white, it does sound lovely, but I generally wear pattern because I'm a bit messy. So if I wore full white, it would be too scary. What are we thinking? Ooh, having a think for a minute. What kind of fabric? Do we want something plain-ish, small pattern print or big pattern print? What's that? Oh, okay. Pete says there's a white sleeve. Is the sleeve integrated in though? Let me look at the pattern pieces. Oh no, it is a separate sleeve. It is an inset sleeve. If it's pleats, maybe cotton. I have to say it's very trapeze-like. I took 3 inches off the skirt, but kept the same angle. Okay. I would want it in white and lace. Now, Joe, I bought some ladder lace when I went to the Netherlands, so I could definitely put that in. Full on, I'd worn it. Votes for women. Yes, of course. Well, I'd have to do it in purple and white, wouldn't I? It's not that I don't like white, it's that I am a messy pup and I will just get something on it. I had a white blouse on today. Within 2 hours, I had a spot of chocolate on it. So it's more a reality of being realistic about who I am. Now, I do have some yellow, but yellow on its own I find a bit strong. I have got this yellow. Yes, Angela, broderie on glaze. Now, I have got a white broderie on glaze upstairs. That's a bit less scary because you've got a print on it. I have got this yellow, look. So that's already got like a detail in it. White chocolate. Joe, that is a great suggestion. To only, maybe I could do like, I only white foods when I'm wearing white. Yes. Do you know what? I haven't got the broderie on glaze downstairs, but I can show you it in green. Hang on. For anyone out there who remembers Are You Being Served like I do, they used to do the, but I can show you it in, and they would do that, I'm free, and I can show you broderie on glaze in green. The yellow, Angela, is lovely. It's very drapey. So I have this broderie on glaze, and I dyed this from the white. So I have got a white version of this. Do you know what? White broderie on glaze. Yes, this is dyed green. Yeah, peanut and Ted. I love a bit of Are You Being Served, yes. So this I dyed when I dyed the jeans that I made in the green as well. So I had like the dye bath had some left in it, so I put this in there. So I have got this. I think that as a dress, it's almost too pale on its own. It is, I agree with you, Rita. It's really pretty, but I think this would almost look, is the word I want insipid, or as a dress, but white broderie on glaze would look really crisp and fresh and lovely. Yeah. Plain weave with small ditzy print might do better. But Mary, that's so risky if it's plain like that. What else have I got? Yeah. This might be one of those ones. Do you ever find sometimes you have to go off and see other people in the make before you can decide what you make? Does anyone else ever do that? Sometimes I go off and I like have a little trawl on Instagram. I look for people who've made it, and then I can sort of get a sense of what things look like in it. So Emma, you are right. The room you normally see me in is upstairs. This is a small section of a room downstairs because the room that I sew in is so small I couldn't fit this in. So this has to be in another room. Do you know what, Peanut and Ted? I don't use Magic Mock-Up, but I could give it a try. So I've got this, which is like, it's got a bit of a stripe in it. It's a cotton. It from there it looks like it has that faded. No, it hasn't. In real life it looks much nicer. Let me see if I can try and get this out a bit. Ah, there you go. What about something like that? Because it's plain, but not totally plain. Yeah. Yeah, because they've got to have something, because this is cotton, something that you can press the pleats into. I'm not sure about this colour though. Yeah. I think this one needs a bit of research. This is nice, Angela. I agree with you. I was wondering like a bit of a coord, like if you did the fabric round this way for like a top, so it's like ombre to here, and then did like the trousers round that way. Yeah, I know what you mean, Mary. And I had this earmarked for a coord, like playing with the colours, and then I've ordered some jumbo cream rickrack, and I was feeling like this with then a big stripe of cream rickrack down the side. Yeah, I'm agreeing with you, Peanut and Ted. I think the hive mind needs a think on this. We all need to go and have a think, don't we? I think let's talk about yeah. Everyone have a think. Drop me, you can message me either in the chat here when I finish live or over on Instagram or wherever you like. But if you get inspiration for this, let me know. I'd really like to make this. So this, while I've got it out, can you, yeah, look at that. See that? I was thinking if I make a top this way round so I can enjoy the ombre, and then that way round for the trousers. Yeah. And then jumbo cream rickrack down the side. That's what I was thinking. The rickrack's not here. I've ordered it. And I could even do a shorts or a cropped trouser. What do you think? That's looking a bit better on there now. That's better, isn't it? You can see it there. So like as a trouser. No. That way for the trouser like that. So like trousers like this. And then top like that. So if I did the top, being careful where I get the dark stripe. Yeah, skirt. Ah, now someone's saying for the dress, what about something with tiny dots? Ethel has drop lines so you could play with the stripe. Is the Ethel the new closet core one? It is true that as a skirt you would. I've made a lot of skirts recently though, having not really made many skirts. I've gone a bit skirt crazy. Oh, Starlarks and Ethel. I don't know that one. What do you all think about the rickrack down the side as a stripe though? I saw a picture on Instagram someone had done, which I thought it looked just like here on the top and then down the shorts or the trousers. Oh, someone gave me a heart. It's good. Not just me liking the idea of that then. Okay. The floor. The floor now is completely covered with fabric. I'm just glad that no one will come in here. What colour rickrack? I was thinking, Susan, like cream jumbo rickrack, because I think white could pick, if any of the colour, even though I use colour catchers, white could be a bit too harsh, but I was thinking just like an ivory, sort of whitey, creamy colour. Don't forget the big pattern blue in the chair. Yes, you're right. It's a simple body top. Okay, I need to go and have a look at that. Oh, pink rickrack. Yes. See, Rita, I've got ladder lace. I bought that in see, look, this is what I got in the Netherlands. So these are cord ties for the other half, but I've got white ladder lace. Hang on, got that one. And then I've got another one as well. Oh, I got red rickrack, like ready orange. I thought I got another ladder lace. Maybe I didn't. Oh, look at this though. This like edging. A lot of choice there. A lot of choice. Right, now somebody said, what about the fabric from the beginning? Here it is. Okay, we cannot finish today's live without me talking about what am I going to do with this, because this is summer. This makes me think of like the seaside. So I really need. Do you know, Rita? I thought I did get some black. I'll have to have a dig around. I thought I did as well, Rita. I got some raspberry coloured ladder lace at the rag market, so I'll have to look see if that would work actually. So Peanut Ted says trousers. There is not enough for trousers. I got 1 metre. So I've got the full width, but I only got 1 metre. That's it. That's all I've got. I don't know why. It feels like 1930s beach, like swimming pool. Haven't got enough for Charlie Caftan either. That's it. That's all I've got. Now, that's interesting. A long, droopy sleeved top, oversized shirt. Do you know, I don't like the Donny shirt. I know that's controversial, but I don't. It's just not for me. I just don't really do collars very often. I have this. It's the Paper Theory, what's it called? The block tee. So I could then colour block the tops here. So you know I had that yellow. What about colour blocking the top here in the yellow and then the body in this? I saw somebody make this on Instagram and I thought it's a really interesting pattern because it's a really interesting way of colour blocking. Oh, cut the shoulders on the bias. I don't own the Samara Rita and I really, I've got a lot of patterns. I really mustn't. So I think maybe, or this other yellow, Angela said this was nice. This is really quite drapey, so that would give it less structure. What about a kimono throw? Oh, Emma, yes. Like almost make like a jacket pattern, but in it, so it's just like a throw on. Emma, I like your thinking. See, I was thinking that and then colour block like there, look like the yellow sleeve, like that. See, I think, Emma, I think you've done it. I was just about to say you're solid with it. The yellow is lovely. Good idea, Emma. Emma, or could I be cunning and could I cut this down the front and make a jacket with it? What about that? What if I cut down the front? So, Emma, I think we're all in agreement. You are, Emma, everyone is in agreement. You are right. But do I make it from this or do I've got jackets up here. Collage gather top if you want to use fabrics with it. It's a jacket. It's a light summer throw on because you are right, Emma. I have trousers in this colour, trousers in this colour. I have trousers in this colour. I've now just made trousers in this colour. This is the dream jacket throw on, isn't it? So great idea, Emma. Okay, so Haley Jane did a vlog. I'm off to have a look. This is going to become a summer throw-on jacket. I will investigate, and I think this is perfect for when we get this changeable weather where you need a little something, and like when you're going somewhere with air conditioning and you just need something on your arms. Emma, I would never have thought of that without you being here, so thank you. That's brilliant. Right, that's that one. Whew, how long have I been going? What's the time, everybody? Wow, we've been going over an hour. So I think we'll do one last thing and then I'll answer any questions and we'll leave it there. Oh, there's a beachy evening walk vibes. You're right. I'll have to find a reason to go to the beach. So I made for a pattern test last month the Squeak skirt. Joe, you're right. I need to write it down. Where's my notepad? Here it is, Joe. You're right. I need my notepad. Problem is, Joe. Oh, there's the pen. Right, Joe is right. Let me write it down. Because I'll forget. So, beach, jacket, blue fabric. Thank you, Joe. Good shout there. Otherwise, I would have forgotten. So, where have I put it? Here it is. So last month I made the Squeak skirt by So Like Patterns. Here it is. So since I've done the pattern test, she has I need to read this to you in case you haven't seen it. Peanut and Ted says, Sequin Girly and her bossy babes. I'm so happy. I love it. I love it. This is how I might plan all my seasons now, because this is how I work best, is when I talk things through with people. So since I did the pattern test of this, she's added extra pages in with ways to hack this pattern, to cut bits on the fold, to not have the join. Somebody hacked these into trousers, which was amazing, and someone else made a dress. So this was the one I did from the pattern test. It wasn't the best two fabrics together, but I didn't want to use my best ones because it was a test. So you can see this the squeak shape there. Sorry, it's been screwed up. It is, I agree with you, Pete and Ted. It is just, it's such a unique design as well. So one of the ladies in the pattern test made it entirely in plain fabric, which I wouldn't have thought to do, but there is an option for a ruffle down the edges. And what she did was she took all her scraps, joined them together to make the ruffle. So that it was this amazing kaleidoscope of colours on a plain fabric. It was amazing. Oh, Rita, I'm so glad this video has given you lots of ideas. I need weeks off work now, honestly, Rita. So I have this raspberry coloured, I think it's a viscose slub. And I thought if I made it in the plain fabric, shock horror, but then took all the pieces of things like leftovers of this, leftovers of this, and made a ruffle down, it would just add such an interest to it. So there it is again for you to see the ruffle there. And I just thought it was a really fun way to have like a memory of the leftovers of other fabrics on a make. I've got quite a pile of leftovers over there in the corner. I'm not showing you. Mary's seen it before. I'm not showing the rest of you because it's got bad again, Mary. But I just thought it was a lovely way then of when I was wearing my skirt of having a memory of the other makes. But if it's mostly plain, it could go with lots of lovely tops. And then you've just got this lovely sort of detail on it. Yes, Jan, it is a bit like a living quilt, isn't it? Yeah, I just thought I'd want to share that all with you. If you search, or if you are on Instagram, if you search hashtag Squeak skirt there, you'll be able to see it. If you're not, don't worry, I will do a video when I talk about it, when I make it, and I'll show the inspiration picture. But if you want to go and see other ones, including someone who made trousers, that's the hashtag. I agree with you, Anne. It's a really different pattern. And I tell you what, she was the most responsive pattern designer I've ever worked with. She was evolving the pattern and sending us new sets of instructions while we were pattern testing. She was doing additional hacking instruction pages that she was adding in. She was such an interesting designer to work with. Pattern testers do it, and I was like, it's just such a great way of having a plain with detail in it. It was really amazing. Someone made one in denim, which was amazing as well. Hi everybody, I have had an amazing time. I hope you have enjoyed this episode too. I thought, would I do this? I did try and make sure that everybody knew it was happening. I tried to put it everywhere so people didn't miss it this time, because I know a couple of people missed it last time. Thank you for coming. You have really made my evening. Thank you, lovely members, for your ongoing support. Thank you for my super thanks. And I will take a picture and share a picture of what the floor looks like at some point. But this has been such a great way to plan. And I can't wait to share with you these makes. And I do hope you have a lovely week.